Marcus Epps wanted to talk about sort of the evolution of him as a player. He looks much more physical this year. Do you see that? And what do you think that comes from?
I just think it comes with time. Just trying to continue to develop your game in the offseason. As a player, you want to focus on things that you need to work on that continue to help you. You want to work on your strengths so they can continue to benefit there, but you also want to take a look at other parts of your game so you can try to become a more versatile player and be an all-around player. And I think that's something he's done, is just focus on his physicality.
How do you think the chemistry is coming with you two on that back end?
I think we've always had a great relationship. Even from, starting our relationship in the time in Minnesota, working together there, communicating with each other on and off the field. I think that's always been something that we've been doing. So since my time here, we've just been continuing to build on that. He's a great guy, great teammate, works really hard. So it's really just about, pushing one another, talking to each other, communicating more, and then just really trying to help each other get better.
How much easier does it make your job when you have Victorious Slay on one side and James Bradbury on the other?
Oh, yeah. That's definitely benefits when you got a lot of experience around you. That's guys who've been around a lot of ball, who know different schemes. You can kind of look at each other and understand that each other's on the same page. But we don't take that for granted. We communicate regardless. But just knowing, where you can play, when you can lean to different sides and different things like that, it's a great addition where you can have two guys that's very talented with a lot of experience. But we're just trying to continue to push each other and just really maximize what we can be.
Josiah is taking some safety reps now. What is the challenge for a guy making that transition, and what makes him particularly well suited for it?
I think he's smart. He's a hard worker. He's always locked in. He's extremely focused. He's done some good things on special teams, but even in the defensive meeting room, when the coach is speaking, he's listening. So regardless of whether he's talking to a nickel, or corner, or safety, everybody in the room is listening. Everybody's taking all the coaching points. So some of that stuff that he's been hearing early on, he's getting the opportunity to, go out there and try it out at that position. And I think he's doing a good job of just taking it with strides.
What have you noticed different from him this training camp as opposed to last year?
He's always been a guy that's been focused. He brings a lot of energy. Special teams, he go hard. Defensively, he has that same energy, that same passion, strong competitor. And he just continues to work. He takes the coaching, he goes out, tries to apply it to the best of his ability, and that's all you can ask.
How noticeable is it for you when Jordan Davis is out there?
Can you say that again?
How noticeable is it when Jordan Davis is out there?
Anytime you can sit back there from my perspective and, you see two guys that are huge, over 300 pounds. So, Jordan, Fletch, you take a look at guys like that in front of you, and you can barely see the quarterback. So that's noticeable. And then in the run game, you just see a wall in front of you, and then you just try to do a good job of flowing and fitting where the ball is. So I think that those two guys are, obviously massive, and they continue to push each other and continue to grow. And everybody just looking to maximize their talent and, be the best that we can be and help each other be better.
Do you think Jordan will make it less so that you have to help out with the run game? Do you think Jordan will make it less so that the safety has to come down and maybe help fill a gap?
I guess that's the hope, but at the end of the day, it's team football. We can't expect one person to do it all. Everybody has to do their job. So from a defensive standpoint, the safeties have to fit and flow when needed. And the defensive line standpoint, they have to do what they have to do. So it's a hand-to-hand relationship of, defensively fitting the run when we need to, defensive line getting a good pass rush, the secondary having a good coverage. So we're just trying to work on building that chemistry and execute as a unit.
Talking to us last year, you mentioned the attention you pay to undrafted players because of your background. Is there an undrafted guy who has jumped out to you this year in particular?
I probably had to take a deeper look at it. But obviously the team's filled up with talent. So sometimes, you can kind of forget where guys get drafted, whether that's first round, late round. You just see a guy who's out there, who's talented, who's working hard. And they may fly under the radar, but, with time, those guys continue to pop out and get noticed over time. So, I keep an eye out for guys who are just working hard and, just trying to raise the floor so we can be as good as we can be.
What about Reed in your room, Reed Blankenship? What have you seen from him?
I think that's a guy that just he pops out. Whenever he's on the field, he's flying around. Everybody excited. He's got a bit of personality to him. And it's just being fun. You know, a guy like that, he's just out here running around, taking the coaches. And when you see a guy like that make a play or get in the position to make a play, you get excited for him. So, but that's for anybody that's coming in, stepping in the league, you know, from rookies to new guys joining the team. It's just about encouraging one another, pushing one another, and competing at the same time and wanting to see everybody do well.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks, Anthony.